Hello everyone. In this video I'll be discussing construction of junction field effect transistor. So already you know that there are two types of junction field effect transistors. One is N channel JFET and another is P channel JFET. And junction field effect transistor is a three-terminal device and the terminals are drain, gate and source. These are the symbols of N channel JFET and P channel JFET. So here you can see the three different terminals. So this is the source and this is gate terminal and this is drain terminal. So here the arrow in the middle of the symbol defines whether the JFET is N channel JFET or P channel JFET. If the arrow is pointing in means it is a N channel JFET, and if it is pointing out means it is a P channel JFET. So now let's discuss the construction of N channel JFET. So if you consider the N channel JFET, the major structure is N type material, that is channel between embedded P type material to form 2 PN junction. And in the normal operation of N channel device, the drain is positive with respect to source terminal and current flows into the drain through the channel and out of the source terminal. And here the output current, that is drain current, is controlled by the input applied voltage between the gate and source, that is VGS. That means the resistance of the channel depends on the gate to source voltage VGS. So here you can see the construction of N channel JFET, and this is the, here I have shown the symbol of N channel JFET along with the current and voltages. So in the normal operation of N channel device, the drain is positive with respect to the source, that is you can see here. So this is the drain terminal and this is the source terminal. So drain is positive with respect to source, that is VDS, that is voltage between the drain and source, and current flows into the drain through the channel, that is, and out of the source, that is nothing but drain current ID. So here ID is controlled by the input voltage VGS, that is applied between the gate and source terminal. In other way you can say the channel resistance depends upon the input voltage VGS, because ID is controlled by VGS. So if the ID is controlling means the channel resistance is changing, hence the current also changes. So that current depends upon the VGS, hence we can say that the resistance of the channel depends on the gate to source voltage, that is VGS. So next we will consider this diagram. This is the N channel JFET. So here you can see this is the drain terminal, this is source and this is gate. So in this structure a small bar of extrinsic semiconductor material N type is taken and its two ends, two ohmic contacts are made, that is source and drain. And here heavily doped p-type material form p-n junctions of each side of the bar. Here you can see this is the one p-type material and here another heavily doped p-type material, and these two p-type material forms two p-n junctions. P-n, this is one p-n junction, and this p and n another p-n junction. And the region between these two p gates is called channel. Since this channel is in the n-type bar, hence the FET is known as n-channel JFET. And here the electrons enter the channel through the terminal called source and leave through the terminal called drain. And the terminals taken out from heavily doped p regions or p-type material are called gate. These electrodes are connected together because here there are two p-type materials, so these two are connected together and only one terminal is taken out, which is called gate. So this is the construction of n-channel JFET. So next, p-channel JFET, the structure is similar to the n-channel JFET. The only difference is, so here p-type material, that is p-type channel between embedded n-type material to form two p-n junction, and here the current flow is opposite to the n-channel JFET, that is from source to drain, and here holes injected to source through p-type channel and flow to drain. So here you can see, so this is the symbol of p-channel JFET, and this is the construction as you can see here. So these two are the n-type material, heavily doped n-type material, and the channel is p-type. So at the end of this p-type material, two ohmic contacts are, one is drain terminal and another is source terminal. So here only difference is, so you can see here in the previous diagram the current direction is like this, but here the current direction is opposite because in the p channel the current is mainly due to the holes only, that is only one type of carriers. In n channel current is because of the electrons, but in p channel current is due to the holes. So this is the construction of p-channel JFET. The only difference between this n-channel and p-channel, that is the principle of working of n-channel JFET and p-channel JFET is similar, but the only difference being that in n-channel JFET the current is carried by electrons, and in p-channel JFET the current is carried by holes. So that is the difference. And here you can understand the operation of this junction field effect transistor by taking the water analogy for the JFET control mechanism. So here you can see this is the wall represents the gate terminal and water is the source and this is the drain. So here if you consider that we can control the flow of water by adjusting wall, we can then compare the JFET by assigning the source terminal as the water source, and the gate is wall, and the drain as the physical drain. So that means here just by controlling the wall, by using this wall, we can control the flow of water. So same thing in the JIPT, by controlling the gate voltage, we can control the flow of current through the channel.